Hi, welcome to Mark's Basement Arcade. Today we're going to do a speaker upgrade on Space Shuttle. So let's get to the sound so you can just hear what it sounds like. And I went the wrong way. There we go. As you can see, it doesn't sound bad, but we're going to upgrade it anyways. So you're going to need your Phillips screwdriver, a flashlight, and there's 2 screws here and 2 screws here that we have to get out. Because to make this panel come off, it's a little easier. I just might use a hand screwdriver because I think this might be a little bit too long to get in here. Alright, let's switch it around. So you can probably speed this part up. Alright, this panel should just come right out. Might have to close the door so we can lift it out of the way. Let's see what we're attached to. Let's unplug J15, looks like, and this probably goes to the sub, and that's a squeeze connector. Easier too. Of course, you're going to be a pain in the butt. Alright, well, I'm going to get this connector off and I'm going to be right back. Alright, that was a total pain in the butt to get that off. It was a lot of trying to get that off, but we got it off. I just used my little fine screwdriver, and this has little 2 prongs on it, and that connector was just so hard it just didn't want to come off. So I'm going to move these screws and put them on the play field here on the glass. We'll move this right here, and we will get out my soldering iron and we're gonna desolder these so we can get the new speaker on. And our new speakers are these. I got them off of Amazon, CH4330 full range speakers. I don't know how many ohms they are, but my friend Tim used them and said they were perfect. 4 ohms. And anyways, let's get one out of the box. See what one looks like. Looks pretty snazzy. Too bad we will never see it. The stripe goes on this side, and solid goes on that side. So let me get my soldering iron and all that junk, and we will take this apart and we'll solder it on and then put the new screws in. Alright, as my soldering iron is warming up, I must start taking out these screws here. I hope they're long enough for the new ones. Well, the new speaker. They may not be. I may need to get longer screws for it. But we will find out. So we got yellow stripe on this side and solid on the other side. And as they say, it helps to add solder to things you're desoldering. Makes it easier. Enough screws. Jeez. Flimsy and weak compared to that new one. And of course, these screws are going to be too short. So let me get some new replacement screws and we will be right back. Alright, I found some screws I think will work, but I kind of should get some washers for them. I think that would be a little bit better. Alright. These are number 6 by 1 inch. I believe they are going to fit in. And we will need to use a screwdriver. Oh yeah, they will work. So we're just reusing the same holes. Yeah, but we're gonna have to do something about this bad boy. That bad boy needs like a spacer or something that's popping out too far. Geez, I didn't know we were going to go through all this stuff. And we don't have any spacers in here. We got good screws. We got wires. We don't have any good spacers. We need to lift this up. We're not flat. This plastic crap wasn't on the top of it. I think it would be fine. Let's see. Which longer are these? They're like the exact same screw cheese. Alright. I can't even take this off. If this just came off, it would be awesome. I'm sure all the wires and everything are, yeah, it's all like attached. Oh well, we're just gonna tighten it as good as we can get it. I am not trying to rip this off or anything. I guess we'll use these new screws and save my good ones for pinball stuff. Since we got these ones, I am not using these on a pinball machine. So these are a pretty good fit. Just hope these sound great. All this work I'm going through, this weird work. Alright. We were going to test this out to see how better it sounds before we tighten this on here. So we'll get these sides tight first. And we'll snug those. There, that is on there good. So let's get my strippers and solder. And I said yellow. It was on this side. Stays up. As soon as it cooled, I moved it. Let's just bring it right up to here. There we go. All right. Just turn off my soldering iron, and we'll bring this over. We're going to plug it in, and we'll test it. This is on there solid. But if it sounds good, I'm going to add another screw here, and another screw here, and a screw here, and a screw here, because we got those extra tabs. Just got to get this other wire. Falls all the way down into the cabinet, and I'm screwed. All right, let's see how it sounds now. There we go. I think it sounds pretty good. I think it sounds actually pretty good. It's a lot clearer. All right, let's get this screwed back in there. Oh yeah, I said I was going to put a couple extra screws in there since we got them. But yeah, I think it's got a cleaner sound. It might not register good on the video, but it did have a cleaner, crisper sound. Right there. It probably sounded different on the video, I'm guessing, but something about it, it did sound better to me. I see I gotta I'm gonna have to fuse my voltage regulate, my what do you call it? I can't remember. Bridge rectifiers. I will have to solder those. Alright. Close up first. See, Oliver's barking about something. Get you in. Gotta get you into my life. I'm guessing this is going to sound better even better, once we get the, what do you call it in? The back glass and all that stuff in. So like I said, there's 2 screws here and 2 screws there. I think taking these screws out are easier than taking the panel screws out. I think they will be easier. You'll see it if you do it yourself. Put these 4 screws in first and then tighten them. I think it will be easier. That way I know it's centered. If I tighten those in, it might pull on this side and make it off-centered. Alright. Alright, you can speed it up now. Alright, let's put the glass, well, we got the glass on. Let's see what it sounds like with the cabinet together. Oh yeah. Yeah, that is better. I like that. Turn it down just a little bit. I like that. Yes, I like it a lot. So, I hope this helped you in doing a speaker upgrade to your space shuttle. I gotta clean this all off now. But yeah, you can see it was pretty simple. It was just that speaker poked out a little bit. So what I did was I left it oblong poking like that, and I just tightened it so it was like crooked, you could say. But I did add, well, so we got 6 screws in there. There are 6 screws in there, but it's holding tight. That's the main point. If I could have got that chrome piece off, which I looked at it and you can't, because the wires are glued to it, and then that little extra like tweeter piece, because it's a three-way speaker. You got the big cone, and then you got that shiny piece in the middle, and then there's a speaker on that, and then there's like a little, like a piezo tweeter, and that was glued to it. I could feel it on the back. So if that chrome came off, if that was like a two-way speaker, it would have did the job good. But since it had that little wobble, I just tightened it and left the wobble in it. So it was cockeyed a little bit, but it's an old solid state that doesn't have the best sound to begin with. Does it got a cabin speaker? Oh yeah, it does. Well, I could subwoofer this and we'd get some really good sounds out of a space shuttle. But yeah, so I think I'm gonna end it by playing a game. If you wanna watch, you can. You can hear all the better sounds, but you can't see my score. I'm gonna have to leave it there. So yeah, if you want to hear all the sounds. Oh, good. Ready for liftoff. Three, two, one, abort, lift off. Ready, pilot, one. Getting it over on that side. There we go. Ready, pilot, one. Oh, I got two, I forgot. 3, 2, 1, abort, lift off. It touched my flipper. I thought it went right down the middle. Ready, pilot, one. I never said I was good at pinball. I'm good at fixing them, but I'm not good at playing it. There we go. Yeah. Oh, I got two of them. Got it again. Oh, multi-drain. But yeah, you can see it sounds great. So hope this helped you. Cool stuff along the bottom. Give me a thumbs up. Please like and subscribe. And yeah, you subscribe. And thanks for watching the video all the way to the end. I totally appreciate it. And usual last words. Later.